So for the video for today, I'm going to talk about freezing and the importance of it and why it allows you to get a lead without even having to risk anything. It's basically the safest way to possibly get as much gold income as you can. So this little scene right here is going to start off with us feigning a back to bait Karma up because Varus is level 5. We don't have to worry about his team or about his ultimate. We only have to worry about Karma, so as soon as she steps up, we go aggressive, we kill her, and then we just kind of push Varus back, just so that we can get a base going, because at this point, I'm 0, and 3, but our Soraka is sitting on quite a bit of gold. I'm sitting on a decent chunk of gold. So I want to go back, I want to spend, pick up my recurve bow and whatnot, because I'm going a kind of bruiser Ashe build this game. Primarily because the enemy team is all squishies. I don't need to be, a tank buster and a high damage up because my entire team is damaged as well. So what Varus is going to do here is he's going to try to push this wave up because he also is going to want to go back in base. Just because he needs to be able to keep up with me in items as best he can. As you can see, there's currently a 500 gold difference between us, roughly. Maybe a little bit closer to 400 now. But he's going to push this wave of minions up, while this second wave of minions is coming in. So what this is going to do is it's going to give him more minions than I have, which is going to set the wave up to constantly be pushing towards me. And because of that arrow, he's kind of locked it in. Now, he doesn't realize this and just how bad it's going to get, but this is where the freeze starts. And when it starts, I have a 400 gold lead on him, and I believe we're about even in experience. I'm a little bit ahead of him. I can't tell by quite how much, but we'll just see how this goes. So the important part about setting up a freeze is you want to make sure that you constantly have more minions on your opponent's side than you have on your side. So as you can see, I'm setting this up right outside my tower so that the wave doesn't crash in and reset back into the middle. I'm exclusively last hitting, and since he has the 4 caster minions and the extra melee minions to mine, this wave is still going to continue to push towards me. As you can tell, my cannon is at about half health, his cannon's at full health, and the cannon minion is a really, really crucial part of the freeze, because the cannon minion is so powerful and so bulky. Them having a cannon minion and you not having a cannon minion just means that the wave is going to push towards you that much harder. So at this point, he has 5 caster minions and 3 melee minions. So it's going to continue to push towards me, and I'm only last hitting. I'm watching all of the enemy minions' health, and I'm kind of positioning myself aggressively to make sure that he gets access to as little of this farm as possible. And you can see he's already missed quite a bit of CS. I'm even with him in CS now, and I'm sitting on a 600 gold lead. So this freeze so far has created a 200 gold lead after about 1 or 2 waves. I'm going to speed it up just a little bit, because it's going to be a lot more of me just allowing the wave to kind of freeze near my side. And at this point, because of that cannon minion, this freeze is going to break. But instead of hard shoving it forward, I'm going to let this build up even more so that they have to dramatically overstep and put themselves in a position where we can easily run them down. So right there, Varus wastes his Q, and because I know he doesn't have his Q, which is going to be his primary damage source, we're able to just all-in him super, super easy. And now I have this giant wave that I've been slow pushing, and now that he's dead, I'm just going to shove it under tower as hard as I can. And if you look, what was a 400 gold lead, granted with the kill, but it wasn't that much because that was his 3rd death, has now taken that 400 gold lead and escalated it into a 1200 gold lead. And that's not counting this wave of minions that I'm going to pick up right here and the waves that I'm going to make him miss. By the time he gets back to lane and he's able to pick up some CS, his tower is almost gone. And I've set up a almost 12 to 1300 gold lead on him, just because I froze a few waves. And I'm going to rewind this in a second because I just want to see how much more I make him miss before this actually sets back. So yeah, 1300 gold. And at this point, his lane is pretty much done. Having this kind of a gold lead, that's, you know, a BF sword. Or in this case, I get to complete my Bork and boots and pick up a dagger while he's still building the components of it, which means that I am now significantly stronger than him in a lane where it was pretty close. Like, yes, I had a lead on him and my Soraka was strong, but we really weren't that ahead. If they played a fight really well, they would have been able to snowball it forward. So rewinding it quite a bit now, we're going to count just how many waves I'm able to successfully freeze off of him. And then I believe this is the last wave that he pushes in right about here. No? A little bit further. Okay. So this is the wave that he pushes in. He gets all of this CS. I'm just going to set it up to times 8 speed. So he's going to miss 1 wave. 2 waves. 3 waves. 4 waves, 5 waves. This is going to make it 6 on this one that's coming right now. So he misses 6 waves between being able to pick up that kill on him because we get that massive XP lead, and due to just proper freezing. And anyways, that's just the short video for today on freeze. I might do more on this in the future, but yeah. Let me know what you guys want to be seeing from me, whether it's a specific champion or a specific mechanic.